Hi guys and gals, and we're going to show you the truth about public restrooms in Mexico and our ideas and tips for staying clean and hygienic using public restrooms in Mexico. Hi guys and gals, and I think about midnight and I have insomnia, so I've pulled Fred out of his armchair to film because I've wanted to do this particular film over 2 years. So I've been over here busy as a bee. Look, got all this stuff together here, and we're going to talk about going to the bathroom on the highway, in those restaurants on the beach, up in the mountains, wherever you're touring and adventuring. But this is makeshift, and that's what I want to teach you, because moving to Mexico, you may need to do some makeshift. Remember, I moved to Mexico in 1984. And we learned to save things and how to use it and how to recycle it and wash it. So we're going to go through all this one by one, and we're going to teach you, and then you're going to make your own way of doing things. Because some people are oblivious. If they don't see it, they're pretty sure it's clean. If they don't see any dirt physical, they have no idea what a bacteria or germ is. And so they're not going to worry about it. And then some of us are like my mother. I mean, she worked in a laboratory for the health department, and she's the one that taught me all this bug stuff to be afraid of. So you do it your way. You've got Google now, you can decide. But these are the things that around your house that you can try to start saving and taking care of this and that for your travel. In our car, we have a zipper bag, and the first thing you want to do is start saving all your little travel things and plastics. Now, I've got all kinds of plastic things here that will recycle. I think this is from a dentist, actually. And these are actually little sprays for perfume. So you start saving your little things that you can use, okay? In here, Fred can see in here, I have more travel stuff. It doesn't have as much as it used to. This is one of those straws for any kind of water all over the world. My Dramamine, see if you can get the ones for the patches. I've been using them a lot lately while I was sick.
And they work better.
Yeah, they work better. And you can get the ones that are non-chemical. So you're gonna, this used to have a lot of little hand soaps in it, but they're in the car right now. And then I want to tell you all the wonderful things that my girlfriends, my new friends, my new expat friends, when they'll say, what can I bring you? They'll bring me because they know I like. Now this you can buy here in Mexico, and this brand's going around a lot now. And I'll tell you what we do with that. But these, I just love them. People bring them to me so I don't have to carry little soaps around, okay? So what are we going to use all this for? Okay. I'm showing you right now some pretty crude awakenings of how bathrooms are. Get ready for it. You're going to learn all types of toilets and all ways of flushing them, and some interesting lavabos, bathroom sinks, and water tanks and faucets, and yeah. The only thing I don't have here, and I was laughing, is there are times I think I need a band with a flashlight, because you close the door to the bathroom and you can't see your hand.
It's pitch
I know
black.
you know where everything is. You need to go to the bathroom, but how are you going to be sanitary? And then actually, I suggest that you put your handbag right here. You don't want it on that floor, and most of them don't have a doorknob. So I carry it right here. Okay, so let's get going with this, okay? So sometimes when we're traveling a lot, I have my little soaps. These are made for me. I have them made out of cotton, and I can literally take a whole bath and dry my body with these. And then they dry very fast on the back seat of the car. And they're not scratchy. They don't smell. And so this is a jicara. I love jicaras. Fred, I'm gonna bring my jicaras. So the Zote bar for washing fabrics is there to the left, pink. On the right is the powdered soap. It's Ariel or Foca. There are different brands that we use for floors and everything. She just got the water out. She's going to get it again. Watch the wrist action. They know what they're doing there. That's where the water will be. They use different sizes jicaras. I'll show you in a second. It could be a tinaco like this. It could be a big clean garbage can, like garbage can from the States, a big blue plastic barrel where they have their water and then they dip into it with the jicara. Well, I have so many more jicaras in the back washroom area. But here are my jicaras. I love them. I have them all the way to this size, okay? And you can literally take a bath with a big jicara and a little jicara. Yes, you can. So here's my water supply. I can be washing myself and then pouring it over my head, on my hands, see? And taking my bath from here up. But now, truthfully, that the girls are very kind to me to bring me these things. And we're talking that I was doing this since the 80s, traveling quite a bit with Marky. Oh, so much. But now, I just wash my body with these and carry them. And they're so sweet, the girls, to bring them. And lately, they've been bringing me to sterilize. You probably want one of two choices. You probably want to take one of these out before you go to the bathroom. And, okay, you can clean the handles. No, you just touch the handle with this and touch the, everything that could be dirty, you just touch it with this. And then you fold it and you want to do this, okay? You can do that. Or you can use these little gloves. We got a box of them. For me, it was a lot of money. I think it was $25 to get a box of these gloves. But when the first scare came out for worldwide safety of health, we got them. Now, when I have literally been to doctors, chiropractors, and they were readjusting the inside of my jaw. They did great. Oh my goodness. For 500 pesos, I went to 3 sessions. I haven't had jaw and pain since. But he told me, bring your own gloves. Yeah. So I left him half a box. But he's still probably telling them to bring their own gloves. So you will have your glove. You can just go to the bathroom with a glove on. You're going to be touching some stuff.
And you want to just throw it away.
Want to throw it away. Okay? So there's this touching stuff. This is wiping it off prior or just using this for your glove. You figure out how you want to touch stuff. But are you going to clean the seat to the toilet? What seat?
Yeah,
there's no seat.
There's no seat.
And if there is, don't sit on it. Okay, so I had a hard time at first when we came back. I had big, strong legs when I left. I left in 2007 for 12 years to the United States. But I got lazy over there. I'd sit in the bathroom and relax and the easy life. And then but before we came back, I started doing squats because I knew I was going to have to do squats. You are going to learn, and you do it. You learn to relieve your refreshment squatting. That's what you're going to have to do. And I have different shape of legs now. I mean, so you don't ever have to clean a toilet seat. You're not going to sit on a toilet seat. You're not going to find a toilet seat. Why? Because of the hinges.
They break.
They break. I don't care what price you pay. Those plastic hinges break. And so you'll get metal. No, you won't. They're going to break. They'll maybe put the nut on. You'll have metal going through, and then the nut will be plastic. And they're not standard. You can't go by standard. And they break. So that's and the heat. If they're outside toilets, the heat cracks them and. So let's look at this. So here's some toilet paper you can carry around, right? Okay. And and always our little baggies. We wash our baggies. I'm going to show you that class in a minute. So this was for my cell phone. It leaks. I don't care how much they cost. They leak. I don't care what brand they are. They leak. Tell me they don't leak. You're wrong. But it's fine for my toilet paper is a mess to be folding and everything. Just get some napkins, Have these
In the back.
in your back, in the back of the trunk or in your suitcase. But here you go. You got your paper, okay? Refill it each time on the road. And everybody's got their paper, okay? So there's your toilet paper issue. Okay. These, Fred, can you come look at my plastics over here on this side? Around here. They're good for lovely things. Look. But it takes, look at all this. You can save them. You can buy them. I don't know if Fred can get in here and see. See all the different sizes? This can be all of your sprays and your disinfectants and stuff can be in these. They're great. They're in all the, you can get them at your drawing pan, arm and a leg. But you can afford it, go for it. Or you can go to the import stores. Okay. So, what would you put in there if you don't use baggies? Okay. Alcohol. See? Okay. Fred, comes out of the ATM. This is what we used when all this started. And we do literally put them in sprayers and spray stuff, especially money, okay? Okay, this is from the Alternative Doctor, and it is like bug spray. So you save these little bottles, you save them. That's why I was telling you, even something like this, it can have the repellent in it, because there are mosquitoes and other things in bathrooms and restaurants on the highway. We'll talk about that. Bats, there's bats in there. Yeah, that's favorite place for them. Yes, it is. So you want some repellent, put it in a sprayer. You can reuse this sprayer. Here's your little gel. You can refill your gels. You leave that on the side and the door. If you're leaving this on the door handle in the car, it's going to melt and fold up on you. Keep it in the shade in the car. These are my favorite. This is the brand that all the import stores are selling right now. And refillable. But I literally, now my son uses Gorilla, and he'll literally, at some people who say close your eyes, and he'll spray them down. Doesn't hurt them. If they're coming into his home with something to deliver furniture or something, he'll ask permission. But he's got children, you know. So these are good. This is my refill. Okay. So you decide how, okay, so this is, what are these for? Limpiaste esa mesa? Sí. You're asking if they clean the table. Absolutely. That rag just cleaned probably 100 tables a day. Ooh. Okay, so you go ahead and clean your own tabletop. You go ahead and clean your
arms.
When we go to a doctor or anything, we spray them. We spray because I don't touch anything, but my husband, right there he is, and I'm tired of the face when I'm saying, please don't touch anything. Oh, so we just let him touch. So, and the two arms. Okay, there you go. All right. Alrighty, so you're going to be looking at all the pictures in a minute of all the restrooms. So these are the things that you can have and keep your own. You decide how you want to do this. And when you see these pictures, you're going to know why you're going to decide how to do this. One guy came and he already had to go back to the States. I mean, life happens, and some people come, we get their apartments the way they wanted them. They have to leave. Family affairs happen, you know. Illnesses happen. Finances happen. But he brought me a set of these 3 boxes of different sized baggies. And these are baggies that people have brought me. I mean, I love them. You want to bring shower caps. These are not shower caps. These are real McCoy. These are for putting on pitchers of waters and foods that are left over in bowls and things. Bring your shower caps for that reason, to cover foods from the flies. You're going to have food on the table. Cover it up. Y'all sit around and y'all enjoy talking and everything. but stick this on the snacks, you know? And we wash them and hang them out too.
And then store them in the refrigerator.
Right, we have them in the refrigerator door for the pictures. These have all been washed. They're clean. They go on this side. These have all been washed and reused. They're clean. They go on this side. We try not to use, okay? And I'll see if I can find a picture of where I'm hanging them up outside. Fred has lots of little clothes hangers lines for my bags that I don't want dust on them either, do I? Now, if you're going to live in an air-conditioned atmosphere, hey, enjoy it. I personally think it's bad for my health. Many doctors do, but we're talking about alternative doctors, okay? So, those were our little classes of things that you use and take with you, and how you're going to carry them is going to be up to you. And you're going to make your mind up on that watching these videos. Don't miss it. And at the end, we're going to go into about hot water. You know, no hot water? Well, no. Most homes don't have hot water. We heat it for the kids, for the babies, when you're sick or something. But we always have hot water. Fred usually doesn't have it on. I'll put it on too.
I'll have it on one.
He'll put it on one. And our son, we have hot water on demand in the United States. He puts it on 40 for his hot tub. What? It's a jacuzzi. What is it?
140 degrees.
Yeah, it's a jacuzzi tub. Now start doing those squats, okay? But it will hurt. So when it doesn't hurt to be like this 2 minutes, you got it made. Welcome to Mexico. And so let's look at these videos, and you're going to learn some lessons. Don't think this is boring. This is the hacienda home of Eduardo. He is famous in La Herradura for making adobe bricks and homes. His bathroom and his home, his 2 outdoor kitchens are immaculate. They did not know we were coming to visit them. They're just clean. This is excellent. It's clean. And this is a really nice bathroom for outhouse for any Mexican to be proud of. He keeps everything without rust. Look at the Tanaka. Look inside. It's clean. It's beautiful. And all of his 2 outdoor kitchen and wash areas for both clothing, washing, and dishes, they were immaculate. They didn't know we were even coming. They're using the jicara, see, to bathe. They close the curtain, go back there and bathe. Your soap. You bring your own little bucket with your own little stuff. Close your curtain. This one is luxurious. It has a hook for your towel and clothes. Pretty cool. Now here is a regular bathroom for a studio apartment. We upgraded ours. I was blessed that a carpenter, dear friend from Santa Maria, made me a beautiful wooden cabinet, and my sons bought me a bathroom sink, really pretty round one to put on it, and we moved it to our new home. I hope you get to see that video, how we revamped that bathroom, the before and after. Maybe I should go post it. So here we go, a regular studio apartment bathroom. These are the 5,000 a month type places, pesos. So this is a home in La Herradura. This is their bathroom behind the curtain, a sheet. Her toilet. She's a very clean person, very dear friend of mine. Her tambo, this is her tambo, which means her big container for water. She keeps her toilet immaculate. She has her cleaning products right there at all times. Me too, I'm always washing. Okay, this is a restaurant in Los Sapos in Puebla. Supposedly a very nice place. People ask, why on earth are the toilets so low, like kindergarten school? I think it's so your knees can come on up to your chin and they'll fit when you close the door. That's my personal opinion. You will have times it's going to be hard to close the door because of your knees. They just don't take that into consideration. So what are you going to do? Oh wow, a plastic bag for the trash. And a doorknob. I didn't have to put my strap around my neck, which I usually do, and now I'm going to touch the door handle. So let's go wash my hands. See the 2 botes, the blue ones, with the water. See the black water hose with the faucet on it? That's makeshift, but that black hose comes from the street. That's where their water comes from, and they probably and normally pay 20 pesos a month for water. Why did she give me a bucket? Well, let me show you. different ways to flush toilets, folks. Now, don't get dizzy when I start flushing the toilet because I had to hold the camera, the water, my purse. Go, girl. You flush and be a pal to Mexico. Flush your toilet. You don't know who's coming next. Now, the water, normally you will find that the water on the floor of these bathrooms is nothing but water from flushing. But don't take chances. It could be something else. Don't put your things on the floor. This is the ADO in Oaxaca. Yeah. So you're going to check it out. See, it says Salida. That's the way out. Salida. Check it out before you put your money in. Have your 5 peso. If it's an older place that hasn't been updated, most modern places are now 6 pesos. But they'll give you change in the machine. Just analyze before you start. So this is your hand dryer, air dryer. This says a place to change diapers. Cambia pañales. Here's your changing table. It's the koala bear care. Wipe it down. Okay, this is a biggie, folks. This will be right by the door as you go in, and you may have a line of people, and it'll be right there. Or it could be at the very end of the hall when the doors to the chambers end. This is your only chance to get toilet paper. Don't run in the bathroom. You're in a hurry. You're ready to go to the bathroom, and you don't have toilet paper. Keep this in mind. It is not inside the stall for a reason. They all get stolen. It's high-priced stuff. Okay, this one has a seat. Are you going to sit on it? All the paper you clean your body with goes in the trash can. Be a pal to Mexico. We love Mexico. Let's do it right. Okay, I got to hang my bag there. That was marvelous. And you usually will in airports and bus stations. Okay, no graffiti, guys. Don't be writing on the wall. Don't leave your phone number there. Okay, push the pedal to flush. Push the pedal to flush, and that is a sanitary joy. I like that when it says that. To exit the public restroom in bus stations, now we're going to learn how to come in the first place. Analyze first. So this one is 6 pesos. You put a 5 peso and a 1 peso. Listen, listen. Did you hear that? You wait for that sound. Push and go. She's analyzing, figuring it out. Good girl. She's laughing. We always laugh in Mexico. We don't get mad. We laugh at ourselves when we're confused. Nobody starts calling you, what are you, stupid? This is a land of love. All right. On the right, you see that's for the men. And on the left, it's for the women. Watch the door you go into. Okay? Hombres y mujeres. All right. See, this is my son, my older son. He's figuring it out first before he puts the money. Okay. He's an engineer. He's got to analyze this. Why? Because every place you go, a different worker and laborer installed it, and who knows? That's why.
You got any rubbish?
Fred always asks if there's garbage every stop to take out of the car. So here we are in a restaurant. They have gravel so any water can go down and not stand. That was their herb garden in that roadside restaurant. Usually you wash your hands outside so someone can go to the restroom in. So this is a pretty common place to wash your hands in a family-style restaurant or fonda. So one might think to wash or not to wash. That is the question. Well, you use your pointer finger and your thumb as if they were little tweezers, and you pinch out a little bit of this powdered soap. Now, I've been told that soap can be unsanitary. Hasn't been for me in 24 years, but we weren't going through what we're going through now either. When we wouldn't be in this restaurant right now. And wash your hands. The towel. Well, let me tell you my favorite towel in places like this. It's the back of my blouse. Nice waving to you. Here, I attempt to wait as long as possible, but my thighs and my legs have gotten very strong these years in Mexico. So I see a plunger. So I tiptoe through the tulips here and tippy-toe, have my paper ready. I'm not going to be thumbing through. My phone is not anywhere it's going to drop. So yeah, in and out, and that's it, because I don't know what was on that floor. It's in the middle of the daylight. This is what I'm talking about when it gets dark when you close the door. One time, there was a hog to the right of the door with a rope around his neck laying around and going, well, I was going to the restroom, but when a girl's got to go, a girl's got to go. Look at that darkness. Yeah, and see, it's light outside. There's even airflow from the other stall on the other side with the door open, but it's dark. And usually those light bulbs either don't work or someone stole them. Be careful with your phones. Don't let them drop. Agua para lavarse las manos. Mujer or damas. That means female. It's on the side of the road. There's your pinch of powdered soap. There's your drain. And there's your water supply. These are going to be everywhere right now. It's part of COVID. You have to have them the entrance of the stores. So they had to make shift. Okay. Now Fred's going to tell you how to do it.
Yep.
Now you're going to use your jicara. You don't put too much, just a little, because that's got to last down. And then it drains down into the bucket. Well, they'll throw that away. So he's just washing his hands with a jicara. There you go. We don't touch the clean water with soap. There you go. You are now inaugurated to the Jicara Club. No, Jicara Club. I love how Fred goes with the flow. So there's the palanca with a handle for flushing. And here's an eco right beside it. And we did show you already how to flush with a bucket. Now be so careful. Look what's going to happen. No toilet paper, now what? Always be prepared. Traveling by bus, when stopping at little towns to let people off and more people to come in, they don't let you go into the terminal, but there'll be a bathroom to the right usually. And mostly you pay your 6 pesos. So let's talk hot water. This is the smallest of the waterhead ones. They're not expensive. Expensive is the installation. I don't like this one because all those little holes get stopped up with salitre, salt. It's good. We had it, but you have to be cleaning those holes out, and it can be not good. Okay? The installation is usually expensive because of the wiring. Here's the one we have now with temperature kind of control. At first they put it upside down. Then they turned it around. But it has to do with needing a new voltage box, a new breaker. The wiring is 110, but it has to unsightly go across walls. So that's the deal there. Look at the prices. They're not expensive, and this is from Mercado Libre. And now Fred and I want to show and tell you how important you are to us. Do you have any idea the meaning you've given to our retirement in our life? We volunteer our time knowing that we are a blessing to you, and that we're trying to do our best that you can make the right decisions for your retirement after working so hard so many years and finally benefiting. But you guys benefit us too. You encourage us. You love on us with your comments. You bring us beautiful gifts. We just really love all of you, and we want you to know. Thank you for being our viewers. Really, really, really. Go, Fred! And best of all, we thank you for your prayers. We thank you for finding the research material here and continuing with your dreams. We're not dedicating our days and nights for nothing. We believe in you, and we want you to make it too. We want you to make it too. So there we go. Let's go back. We love entertaining you. Bye for now.